Thanks for clicking on my video for this installation of the Mangoal 2020 Ford Escape OEM style camera install. My other video with the unboxing, but for this one, we're going to, again, have our camera right here. The mounting bracket with the 3M adhesive right here. It goes in very easily. And then you have the GPS adapter right here. They say to mount it on the dash, not the glass, but we'll see about that. On top of that, you have two options here, or at least maybe you do. My vehicle can use this. This is a little adapter, so I don't have to run a power source for it in the liner of my window, down the side, and all that fun stuff. Though, this does not do parking monitoring. Doesn't give it power while in park mode, apparently. This right here, OBD adapter, which connects into your scanner port on the bottom left of my vehicle, at least, does do parking monitoring. So got a choice. If you want less cables, probably this one, which mine's a 2020 Ford Escape Hybrid Titanium Edition. And I see a lot of videos that only have them installing this one, which again, I already have one cable running, so let's just only do one if I have to. So I'm going to do this one here. As you can see right here, I've already taken off the little cover here because I want to show you where you want to use the pry bar. This is the cover that you started with that was up here. As you can see, these tabs right here, there are 4 of them, are in certain locations. Again, when you're looking at this, you want to basically pry this area, and then these 2 areas down here where these clips are. All right, not sure if you can see these, but there's a clip right here. There's a hole right here, the hole right there. Move the mirror out of the way a little bit. Hole right there, these 2 holes right here, and that one. So you put your pry bar, a little orange little pry bar, right there, right on this side right here, if it focuses. And then up here and up here. Now, I've already cleaned the window, so I'm going to bracket right here, take off this little tape, and then it's going to slot in perfectly right there. Again, not much need to worry about it being center. It is basically just only going to go in one way. So we're going to do that right now. A little peel right there, and basically push up against it, and then just push all the pieces down. Maybe get some bubbles out of there. So that's in there pretty good. We're going to let it sit there for a few minutes so it can fully adhere. So be right back. All right, so what we're going to do here, you can see, should be able to see this right here. We're actually going to take out, let's see if I can get a better angle on this. We're actually going to unplug this little cable right here. It's already got a little clip on it, so all you do is pull it out right there. And what we're going to do, we're going to use this 4D T5A cable right here. Plug cable unplugged right into here, and we will plug this end back to where we just unplugged, and then we have this power that will run down right behind the mirror here and down where our camera is going to be right there. As you can see, I did take my mirror off. A little bit easier to maybe install this and do a little cable management. I won't make them all nice and neat, but at least now you can see without the rear view mirror getting in the way here. This was the cable. This was the part that was plugged into that the mirror, which is next to me. So this is the power right here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to slot the camera into its location there. So it should be pretty straightforward here. Line things up, front up here, these parts, and just push down. There we go. And it clicks right in right there. Again, a little bit of muscle to do that, but no big deal. And here are our cables for power and all that jazz. So we're not going to make it tidy just yet. We're going to just connect these all up right here. And your car should be off for all of this, by the way. Okay, these are all connected here. So I'm going to put the mirror back on and plug the power back in for this part. 1 second. Back in there. There we go. Snapped right in. And we're not going to tighten this down yet. We're just going to slot it back in for the moment. And there we go. Installed. It's behind the mirror a bit, so you can't really see it too much. Again, we can cable manage these in a minute, put this top back on here and organize that a bit. So put that somewhere out of the way. Not terrible. As long as you know what you're doing. It's, again, cable, as long as you don't pull anything too much, like these up here, little wires up here. But pretty straightforward. And I recommend before attaching it, you put in the SD card, which will go right here. Comes with a 64 gig. But again, behind the camera, the power button's right here, and you're good to go. So again, not terrible for the installation. Let's check it from the front here to see what it looks like actually. Again, there it is installed completely. Again, that's the rain sensor up top right here, and then this is the camera right here. So it just sits forward right there. It's not in the way of anything. So yeah, again, not too terrible of an installation, as long as you know what you're doing a little bit. Should not be that difficult of an install. All right, thanks for watching my video.